Oh, so ang trabaho ng DPWH is sabihin, sandali lang, problema sa construction, sagutin nyo to. So sir, yung epoxy injection ba, retrofit yun or repair?
Dahil nakisama sa BOQ or let's say doon sa report ni Mr. Abinales, we assume na yun ay hindi repair.
And it's convenient for you to assume because you will make money.
No, sir.
No. Sinabi na dito na every single engineer, every single DPWH officials will tell you there is no retrofitting na epoxy injection. And ilagay nyo
Wait lang, sir, kasi yung sinabi ni Mr.
sige
Abinales
sir, baliktarin ko yung tanong ha. Sabi ni Mr. Abinales, meron repair, meron retrofitting. Ikaw magsabi, ano yung repair doon?
Ang sabi ni Mr. Abinales, merong yung construction na doon sa construction failure dahil doon sa phasing, by phasing. Phasing lang po. Kasi may phase 1 to 8. Yung phase 1, 1
Dahil
to 8.
sa pacing, bumuka.
Yes.
At dahil bumuka, sunod-sunod na yung depekto.
Yun ang kwan ko, boss. Mr.
Yeah, go ahead, sir.
Secretary, Your Honor.
Sige, sir. Take a deep breath. Nagdi-discuss lang tayo. Tubig muna, sir. Pakibigyan nga ng tubig.
Okay lang,
sir.
okay lang. Kasi yun ang doon sa time ng September 9, 2018 or 19, there was a presentation done by Mr. Abinales tungkol sa retrofitting works. So, nagkaroon po ng presentation at nandun po kung ano yung cause ng failure ng bridge. At nandun po, doon sa pinapakita ninyo na 935 fails, yun po ay dahil doon sa dalawang design pinagkumpara. Yung unang design na ginawa ni Mr. Cañete, LFD, and design na doon sa new code. Doon sa halos yung 935, nakita nyo po yun, doon sa LFD.
Sir, yung new code, retrofit yon kasi upgrade mo.
No, sir. Merong doon sa LFD na LFD na ginamit ni Mr. Cañete, doon sa design niya, yun pa rin yung sinasabi ni Kwan doon sa report na yung design ni Cañete failed doon sa Kwan, doon sa LFD.
And it caused the cracks.
Siyempre, sir. Kasi kung may failure na yung design.
And was it because of the design or
Yes, because of the design. Nila nagsasabi sila.
Yeah, sir. Tatapusin nyo ha. Is it because of the design per se?
Yes.
Or is it because phase 1 and phase 2?
Design na rin yun.
So, meaning sir, kung hindi phase 1, phase 2, bubuka ba yun o hindi?
Yung
Di ba, sinasabi nyo, lahat ng problema nag-ugat nung
bubuka pa rin, sir, kasi failure na yung yung
Mr. Cañete, you want to answer that? Ang papunta dito, ikaw may kasalanan nung lahat Wait, sir, may isa pa akong question sa inyo kasi lumayo tayo. Ang tanong ko lang naman kasi sa inyo, hindi yung cost ng bridge. Paano nyo alam na kasama yung epoxy injection dun sa tinatapos na final contract?
Nakakuha po kami ng report.
Hindi, yung report, ang sinasabi lang kailangan anong gawin. Yung final contract, yun po yung ibibid. Hindi nakalagay sa sulat nyo na nakalagay sa report nyo. Ang nakalagay sa sulat nyo, total nandun sa ibibid out ng DPWH, bakit namin gagawin ngayon? Hintayin na natin yun.
Kasi alam namin na galing sa yung pagka-defect ng yung cracks na yon galing sa
Anyway,
design.
to save time, Ma'am Attorney Yusek Lapus, hindi ko natitingnan yung time. Kung nakalabas na yung bid documents noon din, baka natikitan na. Kung hindi pa, di ibig sabihin may inside info sila doon sa lalabas, di ba? We will digress ng konti, Mr. Cañete, just to give you an opportunity if you want it now or next hearing. Kasi ang topic ko ngayon, bakit nahalo yung repair at saka yung wala pa namin sa topic today yung bakit bumagsak, pero since parang lahat sila sa yung ngayon tumitingin, do you want to answer that now or the next time? Parang lumalabas sila kahit na daw hindi splinit, palpak daw yung design. Design flaw So tinagalog ko lang. Kasi iba yung obsolete, iba yung outdated, iba yung palpak. Yung obsolete, di ba? Ibig sabihin hindi mo na gagamitin. Pero ayos siya when it was to be used. So example, wala nang gumagamit ng bunot ngayon. Baka meron pa pero alam ko wala na. 'Di ba? Kasi vacuum cleaner na at yung floor polisher na ang ginagamit. So obsolete na pagka bunot. Pero magagamit po pa ang bunot kung gusto mo. 'Di ba? Oh, so yung bunot more outdated than obsolete. 'Di ba? Kasi you use the word obsolete. Your design is not obsolete. All the other bridges that existed before your design is still being used. It is that hindi na pwede kasi hindi na siya up to code. But ang sinasabi nila ngayon, all of their defects was because nag-ugat dun sa design nyo.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor. Actually, hindi ko kasi alam lahat ng detalye nung retrofit design, no? Ni yung sa independent check. Now, a third party pala, third party. Now, sinabi niya, pero ang mga nag-stand out sa mga statement niya is, yung as-built, ibig sabihin, i-check yung structure based on gumalaw na yung
Thank you for
PRA.
going to that. So anong findings sa as-built? May mga problema, di ba?
Sila, yun na yung sa report niya. Pero, ang design ko kasi is 12 na arko kompleto. So, balansyado yun, basta nandun siya. Tapos yung dulo-dulo nun, abutment. So, may pipigil na lupa dun sa magkabilang dulo. So, hindi siya supposedly dapat pwedeng itulak. And yung Pier 8, kaya na itulak yun dahil nasa gitna na siya ng ilog, napakataas na nung pier. Napakadaling itulak nung pier. Very flexible na yung poste. Tapos nag-crack. And binanggit naman ni Mr. Interior before na yung cracks naman nun are actually hindi ganun kagrabe. Hindi nga siya alarming. I mean, it doesn't render the structure useless.
But engineer, hindi yun yung mga nababasa ko ha. Yung mga
Yun na nga.
yung mga sulat kay RD
Yun ang
ni Engineer Lingan. Ako anyway, let's do it this way ha. I will invite the secretary through Yusek Lapus to make some questions. Isasabay ko sa questions ko sa inyo. Sagutin nyo na lang in writing para hindi tayo pabalik-balik, ha? Para maka-close tayo, dalawa na lang ang gusto kong... But anyway, sir, kaya ko lang kita binigyan ng pagkakataon kasi nga, yun ang direction dito Direction ni Mr. Interior is that hindi dapat siya magbayad kasi design. 'Di ba? Nag-umpisa tayo dito Kayo talagang sinisisip. Kaya lang, napunta dun sa trap, napunta sa... but anyway, COA and the engineer... Si Engineer Lingan muna, sir. Engineer, unang-una, hindi pa tapos yung investigasyon, but I'd like to thank you. So far sa what I've seen, hindi mo tinantanan kung ano nakita mo ay ni-report mo. Tama po ba?
Thank you, Chairman. Yes. Yes, Chairman.
May una kong tanong is, may mga sulat ka on paper hindi sinagot ni RD Malaluan. Parang yung isa, 1 taon bago sagutin So sinasagot ka ba verbally or by text kaya wala lang on record or pag sumusulat ka deadma? Simulan mo sa una mong sulat tapos ano nangyari po? May nangyari ba sa mga sulat mo o wala?
Actually, sir, just to document it, tinagawa ko ng sulat, but I discussed it to them mismo sa verbally. Because isang office lang kami, I discuss it to them verbally. Pero ginagawa
So you were smart enough to to document it para
Make
hindi
it documented, sir. Oh.
And from the start, ano yung nakikita mong problema sa tulay?
From the start, sir, kasi parang yung while on progress yung construction may mga nakaka-crack up na defects. So despite na palagi nandun si designer on site to supervise it at sinusunod namin lahat yung mga approved plans, nakaparoon pa rin ng problema na ganyan. So I suspect na may design flaws, sir.
Okay. Susundan kita ha, na despite the fact na nandun yung designer at ginagawa, may lumabas na defect. Okay? So, you suspected baka sa design?
Yes, sir.
Oh. So, malayo pa. Wala pa yung earthquake.
Wala pa, sir. Wala pa yung like yung yung span 2 and 3 na nagkaroon na ng defect nung nag-submit ng revised plan ang designer, it is an admission of na mali yung design na nila.
Okay. But ang point ko po, may defect na at the time.
Yes, sir.
And dalawa lang ang pwedeng cause nung defect at that time, either construction or design.
Yes, sir.
Kasi at that time, wala pa yung bagyo, wala pa yung earthquake.
Yes,
diba?
sir. Wala pa. Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Kailan una mong narinig yung building code kailangan masunod? Inabot mo pa ba yun? Hindi na.
Hindi ko ma-remember, sir.
Oo.
Parang wala. Di ako.
Well, kasi ako mismo sa dokumento, siguro Sec, next hearing or padala ko sa inyo, ang layo na sa timeline bago binanggit yung yung code eh. Oh, yung code. Lahat ng so were you still involved engineer nung humihingi na ng pondong pang-repair yung yung hindi na,
sir.
wala ka na doon.
Wala na po.
Oo. So you're retired na.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Ba't kayo hindi na-promote?
I don't know, sir. I don't know. Sir.
No, wala kang padrino, wala kang nagawang papor, hindi ka lang kilala, hindi ka nag-apply. No, I mean, I love people in government. And I think if there are 1 or 2 bad eggs, kawawa naman yung hindi. Di ba? But reviewing the documents, you did your job eh. So sa tingin mo, reflecting back, bakit ka hindi na-promote?
Sir, nasa discretion ng head of office kasi yun, sir.
So anyway, baka it can just be, sir, a lesson to all of us. I mean, our secretary from the ranks din po kayo, di ba? From out of the great engineering school, Mapua, all the way
Yes,
back.
Your Honor.
Nag-private pa ba kayo, Sec, o diretso ng DPWH?
Diretso sa DPWH, my first career is with DPWH.
And when you retired at USEC, you never knew that you will be secretary, no? But, there may be many more like engineer here. Sir, do you want to add anything else? I cannot promote you, but I can honor you. You want
Thank
to add anything else?
Thank you, sir. Thank you for your acknowledgement on my accomplishment during the time. But
I'm sorry po, hindi nakakain, hindi nasasakyan, hindi natitirhan yung papuri ko sa iyo.
Thank you, sir. Thank you,
But
sir.
I think, it will be part of the report. Yeah, you can clap your hands. Usually hindi, pero
Thank you, sir.
oo. I'm praying, hoping wala akong makitang masama pagtatapos tong hearing na to kasi so far lahat ng sulat mo, may isang sulat 1 year bago ka sagutin ni RD. But anyway, baka ngayon kasi baka nagkakausap naman kayo. Oh.
Yes, sir.
Sir Kowa, I also want to thank you but I want to read part of your report, sir. Kasi yeah. Saan yung Sir, can you introduce yourself, sir?
Sir, I'm Mr. Benjamin Lasam, the audit team leader of DPWH Regional Office Number 2. When the project Akabagan Santa Maria Bridge was implemented, we audited phase 1 hanggang phase 5, sir.
Sir, I want to read it pero I don't want to put words in your mouth. Kayo na magsabi, sir, from the start or in your own words, sir, anong naging findings o conclusion niyo, sir?
Firstly, on the phase 1 and 2, we have some adverse finding on the implementation of the project. As mentioned in our affidavit, our report was came from the technical audit findings came from our engineers from COA by the team of Engineer Randy Sumabat and Engineer Warner Alvarez, sir. Then after phase 1 and 2, we proceeded to audit phase 3, but on the phase 3 there was no adverse finding. on the phase 4 that pertains to the repair and retrofitting, we have another finding on phase 4. And that finding was also incorporated and mentioned in our affidavit. On the phase 5, we requested an audit of phase 5 just lately after the bridge has collapsed. So our request for audit for technical evaluation on our engineer are still pending in the regional office, sir. That's all, sir.
Sir, correct nyo na lang ako. Let's just go through it. Last na naman po kayo. What's it? 45? Slide 45, no? Sir, dito sa number 3, may slide ba sa likod nito? Kita nyo naman, sir. Kita nyo naman. Yan. Review of QAU-RO, reports dated August. I'll go to the bottom. Revealed that there were noted deficiencies attributed to the construction of the bridge, and the recommendations were provided on the necessary rectification to be undertaken by the contractor. So very clear ha, COA na nagsasabi nito. By the way, sino pong nagbabasa ng COA report? Ito, was it the RD or the ano na? RD or the RD? Okay. So, pero since 2023 na to, ma'am, wala ka na doon. Okay. Okay, ito. Relative thereto, inquiry with the QAU-RO team members disclosed there was no subsequent re-inspection validation conducted since no rectification were undertaken by the contractor. So may recommendation na to rectify, they did not rectify. Sa kanan na, in a meeting with the contractor, we sought the reason why the latter failed to comply with the recommendation set forth in QAU reports. The contractor opted not to comply with the said recommendation as it might complicate the final report of the third-party consultants. The final report of the third party were finally approved by the CO, which will be the basis for retrofitting works to be bid for the implementation. So, let me just give a quick comment here. Tama, sir, di ba? Binasa ko lang naman eh.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Mr. Secretary, in one sense, naintindihan ko yung contractor na, sandali, pag nirepair ko yan, baka iba sabihin ng third party. Pero ang hindi ko maintindihan, nung nagsalita yung third party, ayaw din naman pala niyang gawin. I-bid na lang daw, tapos yung mananalo sa bid ang gagawa. So parang hindi ko tuloy malaman ngayon kung bakit niya ayaw gawin, ayaw lang niya bang ibayaran, o ayaw niya mag-complicate, di ba? So, just as a lesson for future, most projects naman po, sir, hindi naman umaabot na may third party, di ba? So most projects, pag sinabi po ng RD or ng project manager, rectify, i-rectify na. Tama, sir? Oo. Okay. Yes, sir. May comment ka dun sa binasa ko.
Yes, sir. That was the reply of the management to our findings, sir. Actually, the finding on phase 1 and 2, ang sabi po nila, yun nga, na gagawin na sa phase 4, sa retrofitting. That was also the finding of our engineers na parang madodoble. So we put that on our AOM, Audit Observation Memorandum, but there was no reply yet by management. So we opted to, after again reviewing our report, if there is a necessity for us to disallow that amount, we will disallow. But then our problem yet is the amount of disallowance supposed to be was not quantified. So we requested from our engineers to quantify the amount as our basis to issue the notice of disallowance.
So sir, tama yung discussion namin kanina na dapat hiniwalay yung repair sa retrofit.
Yes, sir.
Kasi hindi dapat sinama sa kontrata ng gobyerno yung repair.
Yes, Your Honor.
So tama sir yung nangyari. Ayaw nilang gawin kasi hintayin daw third party. Pagdating naman third party, sinama naman nila lahat sa retrofit.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay.